Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza Journals, and today I'm going to be doing an ink swatching unboxing haul from Goulet pens. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So I did a little poll before we get started. I did a little poll on my Instagram. I have like a broadcast channel, which I like it, but I don't like it because I'm not really able to interact with my followers. So you can only do things like go live, make posts in the group, but no one can respond, which is really retarded. But anyway, so I asked a question in the group, and they basically said that they think that it would be better if I did ink swatches in all one video. So hopefully this video is not too long because I did order a lot of inks. And I think the most ink swatch haul that I've done, maybe 10 inks, maybe. Besides the one at the Atlanta Pen Show. But even then, I didn't have that many inks. So I think my Sailor ink haul may be the most inks I've ever swatched on my channel. And this, I'm pretty sure, is more than 10. So hopefully this does not take too long. So let's jump right into it. I actually wanted to just open the box with y'all. Well, I opened it like a little bit, but I have not had a chance to really just go through it because I just wanted to unbox it on the channel. So I've been waiting like 3 weeks to unbox this, and I finally have time. So you see here is my water as always, and then I have my ink muddler. I can link that below in the description if you're interested in getting that. And I have my water right here. This is my water to drink, y'all, because I be thirsty on camera for real. That's why people be having tea. Now I know why people have tea and coffee on the side. But anyway, so let's jump right into it. So hopefully if y'all hear my fan, y'all already know it's hot in Georgia, and my fan is literally right beside my desk. So this is my first time opening this, so I'm super excited. Ugh, I just love inks, y'all. So as always, I'm about to eat this. They always send like these little Tootsie Pops anytime you order from them. And let's see, they usually send, okay, so let's take these out. I'm super excited because I did not want to ink these up in my pens without actually unboxing it with y'all. So sorry if, like, okay, there it is. I was like, hold up, where's my little sticker? Okay, so they always send you like an informational sheet that has their QR code where you can go to their website, and then it tells you who actually packs the order, which is Anita. So thanks, Anita, if you're watching this, but I'm sure you're not. Okay, so anyway, and then it tells you a little bit about the company, and then it gives you like instructions on how to use converters, vacuum pens, cartridges, and it gives you like their contact information in case you have questions. And they do this like with every order. And the thing that I enjoy the most is, oh my gosh, that is so cute, the vinyl stickers that they send. I love these. I actually put these on my little swatch book. This is my professional swatch book. No, I'm just joking. But this is my swatch book, and I usually just put these in the back of here. I actually had more stickers than this, but the other swatch book I threw away, and it had like 4 stickers in it. But anyway, so that goes there. It's just a reminder of how many times I order, and I don't need to. Okay, so y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I know y'all like, this girl is crazy, but y'all, I love fountain pen inks, but I love Sailor inks. I absolutely love Sailor inks. So how I found out about these colors though like which colors that I wanted is because I looked at, I'm not sure what channel I was looking at, but this YouTuber had not the YouTuber. Okay, it was actually, I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, y'all. However, I saw a video on YouTube. Let's just put it like that. I saw a video on YouTube, and it was actually a fountain pen retailer. They swatched basically all the Sailor Ink Studio inks, and I wrote down which ones that I liked. So I wrote them all down, and then I went to Goulet pens, and then I looked at the actual, like the swatch that was on Goulet pens, because sometimes when you see something on camera, it does not look the same when you go to like a website and see their swatch. It doesn't look the same. So I looked at the one on Goulet pens, and I just decided then, okay, I think these are the ones that I wanted. So I am so excited. I don't even know how to organize these, y'all. So maybe I'll just do it like this. And I'm gonna have to like move some of these back a little bit. So, oh my gosh, I am so excited. Okay, and then these, I know y'all like, she is crazy. But this is just, I love it. Like, I'm a pen and fountain pen ink enthusiast. So, and then these four I was trying to get on Goulet, but they were out of stock on Goulet. So I ordered them on Amazon, and I'll be swatching these as well. So this is a lot of inks, y'all. So this video might be like 56 minutes or something. I'm gonna try to make it as fast as I can. Okay, so let's see. I guess we can start with the Sailor Ink Studio, since there's so many of those. And let me make sure, y'all, my paper fits into the frame, because I don't think I zoomed out before my video, and I'm recording on my phone. Okay, so now that I've made sure that y'all are in the frame, this is actually a 160 GSM notebook that I got from Amazon. Some company sent this to me, Neora. And I basically just don't really like bullet journals at all. So you might see me on Instagram use this as my pen test book, basically. So basically this is going to just become my ink swatch book. I have ink swatches in tons of books, and I just wanted like one place to do all my social media and YouTube swatches. So anyway, let's jump right into it. So like I said before, water, muddler. Okay, and we're going to start with Sailor Ink Studio 873. And the thing I like about Sailor Inks the most is, oh, sorry, let me tell y'all this before I do this. Okay, so on one side is Rhodia paper that I got from a Rhodia notepad. So you will see that on all 4 pages. And then this over here is just the regular 160 GSM for this bullet journal. And I got this idea from Karina Loves to Plan. I love her. If you have not heard of her, go check out her channel. Y'all will be in fountain pen ink heaven, seriously. So when I go to her channel, I have my notebook handy, and I'll be writing down inks that I see she swatches. I mean, amazing. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 873. I can already tell y'all I'm gonna love it. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. Okay, so that's the Rhodia notepad. And then this is the 160 GSM. And then I have my little washcloth It's like a baby washcloth I stole from somewhere. Probably my son. Yeah, probably my son. And I think I've had that since he was a baby. Okay, so this is Sailor Ink Studio. $873. Oh my gosh, y'all, I love it. I love this color. It's such a pretty, it has to be brown. It may not be brown. I have to look up the primary color after the video because that's something I usually do, but I did not do this time. So I usually just look up and see what the primary color is, or how they categorize the color, and then I just, you know, determine, okay, this is what this primary color is, or this is how they identify what this color really is. But it really looks brown to me. I could be wrong. It could be orange, but it looks brown to me. I'm not going in no type of order, so it's not gonna be like organized by color. I'm just gonna swatch them as it is. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 731. So y'all go ahead and let me know if y'all like the oh man, this is so pretty. This reminds me of Rhodaya, not Rhodaya, y'all. This reminds me of Lamy Rhodonite, and I'm pretty sure it's Rhodonite. And if y'all never heard of that color, go look it up. It's by Lamy, and it's an amazing pink. It looks just like this. This color is actually brighter than I thought it would be. It's definitely brighter than I thought it would be. So that's Sailor Ink Studio 731. I actually like this color. It's really high. It's very bright though. I love it because I wanted something that matched the Lamy Rhodonite, and this absolutely does a really great job at mimicking that color. I think this may be a little bit brighter than the Lamy Rhodonite, but I love it. Okay, so this next one is Sailor Ink Studio 237. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this color. Just want to add just a little bit. Come on. Just want to add a little bit of extra just to see how it dries when it's like super wet. I absolutely love that color. It's so pretty. It's like it's almost like I wouldn't compare this to Ferris Wheel Press Lady Rose. Ooh. It's 237. I don't know. I'm trying to think back in my mind what this color could possibly remind me of that I already have. But I absolutely do not think I have anything that looks like this, to be honest, that's like pink at all, because Lady Rose is way more muted and it's like a dusty rose color. But I absolutely love it. And as I said before, I love the shading properties that Sailor uses in their inks. because they're just so amazing. They're dry, like they'll come out like one color and then they'll dry like another color. So these particular colors already, these two just have some dual shading, and then this color seems to have like a little bit of chroma shading once it starts to dry, because it has like, even though it's like dual shading a little bit on the edges, it's pretty much like a brownish color. So yeah, so this color is Sailor Ink Studio 123. Oh, this is really, really pretty. I think I got too much right there. But it's okay. Ooh, this one is so pretty. So this one is chroma shading. This one is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It has that, let me see if y'all can bring it up. It has that green and like pinkish purple. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is so pretty. This is almost like the Sailor Yutameka Amamayoi. Because y'all know I love Sailor ink, so y'all already know. Oh, I forgot. I'm talking too much because I'm too excited about sharing these inks. But yes, if you have Sailor Yutameka Amamayoi, that's pretty much what this color looks like, except it's a Sailor Ink Studio color. 1, 2, 3. So let me know in the comments if you like that color. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch these two. Wait, no, I'm gonna swatch one other one, and then I'm gonna swatch these other two together because they're like close to the same color, and I want to see on one page how similar or not similar they are, because they look completely the same on the website. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 224. And I love inks that chrome shade, that have that chroma shading property, because I just love inks that have like that chroma shading property. I don't know, it just makes the writing experience so much better. So I just absolutely love it, and I think that's what turned me on. Oops, hold on y'all, I forgot to do the other side. And that's pretty much what turned me on to Sailor inks, is that the softness, they have such a softness to their inks, and they're like so soft and muted, and they're not overbearing unless they're like this particular color that's like really bright, but it's very bright. So this color reminds me of Andoryllium Roseate Spoonbill Pink. And I will also link below their shop website so y'all could check that out. 224. So even though these two colors, they do look similar, but sometimes when it dries, it comes out like completely different. I just want to make sure that doesn't waste. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry for a minute, and then I'm going to come back because I don't want to like flip over and then it smears. I want to get like a perfect sample of these inks. So I'm gonna let that see what I just said. So I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so now we're going to swatch this Sailor Ink Studio 160. Which I absolutely loved the swatch that I saw, but I wasn't too sure if it looked the way the swatch looked in person, if you know what I mean, because y'all know these inks be looking different when you get them. So I wasn't sure that it was going to look like the actual swatch on the bottle. And I saw a lot of swatches with this 160, but everyone's swatch looked completely different, and that's due to just paper absorption. And I've just been learning, like, just paper just reacts completely different with certain inks. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 160. This is actually pretty. This reminds me of, well, I'm gonna swatch the other one next, and then I'll compare it to an ink that I have that may be already like this. And these just my little doodles. This don't mean anything. That's just a way for me to get the ink off. Okay, so now we're gonna try Sailor Ink Studio 162. Because this is how this looks, but if you see this, it's slightly similar. So I liked both of them. So I was like, I want to see like why they look so similar, you know, on the bottle. See what I'm saying? That's completely different. That is completely different. That looks nothing like the swatch I saw online or the swatch that comes on the doggone bottle at all. That looks nothing like that. So they may need to change even the swatch that's on the bottle. They may need to change that. So, but it's such a pretty color. That's why I wanted it. And I see a little bit of chroma shading. Sailor Ink Studio 162. So it's such a pretty color, y'all. It's so pretty. I just want to bring that up so that y'all can see that. Let me see if I can put a little light on it. So pretty, so pretty. This is like a winter green, but I'm going to compare this one with a swatch that I already have. Let's go to my green. Okay, let's see. Enderilium Luna Moth Green. So it's actually darker. So like right here, this Enderilium Luna Moth Green is a little bit lighter than this one. And I thought they were similar, but they're really not. Like, it's an obvious darker. The Sailor Ink Studio 160 is an obvious darker color. Ugh. Okay, whatever. It don't matter. I hate when, like, they take a while to dry. But it's alright. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 252. So now this is like Ferris Wheel Press's Lady Rose. I would compare this one more to Ferris Wheel Press Lady Rose. This one just may be a little bit darker than the Ferris Wheel Press Lady Rose, but this will be a great addition if you like Ferris Wheel Press Lady Rose and you like, hey, I can't really yo, I'm just messing up, and say, hey, you know, I can't really find this color, but I really like this color and I can't find it, and or if it's out of stock, because y'all know Ferris Wheel Press, they sell out of inks really fast. So I'm just gonna use this to pick up that. But yes, they sell out of inks really fast, and most of the time, once it's gone, it's gone. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 370. So let me know, y'all, which one so far has been a favorite of yours. Now, this is gorgeous. This reminds me of Ferris Wheel Press. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. This doesn't look like Dancing Time. This looks like Ferris Wheel Press's Sage. Well, does it? I think the Ferris Wheel Press Sage is a little bit darker. No, it's actually a little bit lighter. I think the Ferris Wheel Press Sage is a little bit lighter. So let me know in the comments what these colors remind you of that you probably already have. So Sailor Ink Studio. I really like this color. And I love greens anyway, so I will literally buy every green ink because none are the same. Okay, so now I am going to swatch these four, starting with the Sailor Ink Studio inks and then the Sailor Shikiori. So, okay, so this is Ferris Wheel Press. Y'all, Ferris Wheel Press is on my mind. On my mind right now. No, I'm sorry. This is Sailor Ink Studio 737. And now these I've already made reels for. Okay, no. These I've already made reels for my not YouTube, Instagram channel. So I already know how these already look. And I was literally like in love with this 737, y'all. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I really like the 737. It's a little bit darker than the Ferris Wheel Press, the Sherry Sonata, but I'm trying to pull. It reminds me of Ferris Wheel Press, the Sherry Sonata. And I'm going to actually show y'all a swatch and a pen with this one because I already have this one inked. So I'm going to show y'all how the swatch actually looks in the back. And so this particular swatch is completely darker than how it looks in the fountain pen. And I'm going to show y'all that 737. Because it's not this dark in the fountain pen. And unless you have like a medium nib, it will not be this dark in an extra fine fountain pen. So I'm gonna try to see if this one bled through a little bit, but that's fine. So I'm going to turn it over like this and let y'all see the swatch of it. So if y'all see this, it's not as dark, but this is definitely a secondary color. If you like the Ferris Wheel Press Sherry Sonata, this would definitely be a great addition to your collection. The next one is Sailor Ink Studio 373. Which I absolutely love. So 373. So, and I love browns, like I said before. I absolutely love browns. So, I'm like in love with any type of brown. So, this is Sailor Ink Studio 970. This color is so pretty as well. Like, extremely pretty. So when you ink it up in a fountain pen, I've inked this one up already and it is amazing. It's like a, I don't know, it's like, I want to say it's like a green, but I could be wrong. It looks more of like a yellow to me, and then it has like that green undertone to it, so it's kind of like a greenish yellow, but it's so pretty. And this reminds me of Glue On Glistening by Colorverse. So the last Sailor ink is the Sailor Shikiori Yodaki, and the story behind this ink is I love Robert Oster's Red Candy and Goulet pens. I had it in my cart, and then when I went to go purchase it with these inks, it literally, someone bought my bottle. So I was like super mad, y'all, because I'm like, who bought the last bottle? And man, I love that red. But I also love this red. So when I decided to get this one, Goulet pens did not have it. So I just went to Amazon and I'm like, okay, let me see if Amazon has this, because no one seems to have the Robert Oster Red Candy, and I'm tired of buying samples. So I rather just buy the bottle if I'm just gonna keep buying samples. That's not Sailor Ink Studio, y'all. It's Sailor Shikiori Yodaki. And this, y'all, when I say the dual shading for this one is gorgeous, it's amazing. Like, if you see this in my Hibino, you will be like, oh my gosh. And so, like, you could see here, that's why I did it longer, so y'all could see how it goes from light to dark, light to dark, light to dark. It's so pretty. Okay, so these are my Sailor Ink Studio inks. And I feel like this page is a fail. Oh my gosh, it's just ink everywhere. Okay, so now we're going to go into the other three inks. So these are from Goulet as well, but this is Ferris Wheel Press. And one is Glistening Glass, which I absolutely love. And then the other one is Aventurine. So the story behind the Glistening Glass is that it is such a beautiful blue. And it has some chroma shading properties. But as you all know, if you're familiar with Ferris Wheel Press, got ink on my hands. They have like shimmer in their inks. So I'm really hoping, as I'm struggling with this bottle, I'm really hoping that the shimmer that's inside of the bottle is, y'all, is appropriate amount. Y'all, what is going on? Sorry, y'all. Box malfunction. So I'm hoping that there is an appropriate amount of shimmer, because sometimes Ferris Wheel Presses inks are really hit or miss. Sometimes the ink is the glitter is way too much for the fountain pen, and some of their inks have clogged my fountain pen, and because I write with fine and extra fine nibs, it's like the shimmer is way too much to go through the nib. So hopefully this has the appropriate amount of sheen. So this is a 20 milliliter bottle, and I love these little bottles. So let's get to swatching. And I have this inked in my Conklin Durograph pen already. I used the last little bit of my sample, so I was like, you know, let me just go ahead and order a bottle. And then Goulet pens actually had the color, so I'm super stoked about that. So it's such a pretty blue. I absolutely love this. You may or may not, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit and put a little light on it and see if you can like see the shimmer, like here. It's very settled. Like, it's not as much as like their other inks, which I really appreciate, because sometimes they just have too much shimmer in their inks, and I'm like, this too much. But they manufacture beautiful inks, and I used to be an affiliate for them for a couple months. But anyway, glistening. I think I had enough on there. Glistening glass. Okay, so the next one is Ferris Wheel Press Aventurine. And when I saw the swatch of this, I'm like, I have to have that. So if you see the shimmer, so sometimes it could be a bit much. So most of the time, to be honest with y'all, I don't even shake my inks when I get ready to ink them, because sometimes it's just too much shimmer. So ooh, this one's on really tight. So I hope that when I ink these in my fountain pens that I don't have issues with clogging. So that color is really pretty. So I love colors that are like soft, muted tones that have like these chroma shading hues, and just trying to get enough so that y'all can like see what it looks like. So this is such a pretty color. Like here you can see that it has like brown shimmer. So I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. And I'm gonna try to let this dry. Maybe I should get my boxes smaller, but I like how I have it set up. But it's just that on the 160 GSM, it's taking a lot longer to absorb into the paper. So that's why I try my best not to, in my videos, try my best not to over wet the paper. For sake of, so y'all can see like the properties that's within the ink. So I'm gonna let this dry for like 2 or 3 minutes and then come back. The last one we are going to swatch is the biggest one, and I tried my best, y'all, to find this on Amazon, and I found it on Amazon, but I was like, I don't want that big of a bottle, but I didn't want to keep buying samples either. And then I tried to look for this in like the 8 ounce, like the 3 milliliter bottles that they have, but I was like, I don't see that color in like the regular size, I'm gonna just say regular size bottles that they have. So then I found out this color was actually from their ink vent. I guess the one, maybe, I don't know if it was last year or the year before last, maybe, I don't know, but it was from their ink vent green edition. So guess what, I ended up just having to buy this, I think it's 50 milliliters, y'all. Yes, 50 milliliter bottle, which I will never be able to use this in one lifetime. So if y'all like want a sample of this and y'all want to do like an ink swap, and then y'all send me something that I don't have, and then I could send you a sample of this dusted truffle, let me know after you see it if you want. But anyway, so this is Diamond Dusted Truffle. This is absolutely one of their one of my favorite browns from just their brand. I absolutely love this brown. It's so pretty. And as y'all can see, it does have shimmer in the bottom, so I was gently shaking it. And it has the appropriate amount of shimmer to ink. It's never clogged my pen. It's amazing, y'all. This ink is so pretty. So I ended up just breaking down, just getting this 50 milliliter bottle, and now it's time to swatch. And I actually have this inked in one of my pens already from the last little bit of ink sample that I had. So if y'all see how it went on like really dark, but then it was like lighter once it got on the Rhodia paper. It's such a pretty ink, and it also has some dual shading. I don't think I've ever seen it have any chroma shading properties, but I do see that it does have like the dual shading properties in it, as well as like that shimmer, which I absolutely love. So this is Diamond Dusted Truffle. It's so pretty. I absolutely love this color. So I'm gonna let this dry for like 2 minutes, and then we'll do a flip through of all the ink. And we're going to start with this page. So we did Sailor Ink Studio 873, which I absolutely love. It, now that it's dried, it looks really like a burnt orange, and that's how I describe it. It's like a burnt orange, but you see more of the brown undertones, and then the lighter parts are like the orange undertones. But it's, man, this color is so pretty. And then you have the Sailor Ink Studio 731, which on the Rhodia paper it is a little bit more grainy, and then on the 160 GSM it is a little bit more solid, but you can actually see where the ink really absorbs into the 160 GSM, and it's way more solid. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 273. I absolutely love the chroma shading properties. It's pretty much like a brownish color on the outside, and it is also dual shading as well. But you definitely see the chroma shading properties. And then you have the Sailor Ink Studio 123, which these two colors are very similar. It's, to be honest, I cannot even tell the difference. And if you see the chroma shading properties, it's like that green, purplish, pink. It's no different. So to be honest, I would say if you decide to get Sailor Ink Studio 123 or 224, just know that if you get 224, it's the same as 123, to be honest. So maybe I have to ink this in a fountain pen to actually see a difference, but I see no difference with these two particular colors. Also take a look at Sailor Yirameka Amamayoi, which is also very similar to this. So now the second page is Sailor Ink Studio 160, which the swatches on the ink looked the exact same, but as you can see, the 160 and the 162 is completely different. So this is more of like a winter green, and then this is more of like a muted teal, to be honest. And it does have some chroma shading and dual shading, which I absolutely love. I absolutely love this color. It's very pretty. So I'm going to be very interested to see how this color is categorized, whether it's green, brown, gray, because sometimes it can be categorized as gray and you're like, it looks green. So I'm going to be very interested to see when I do my regular swatches how this is categorized. And then you have Sailor Ink Studio 252, which is very pretty. It does have some chroma shading and dual shading as well. To me, I would say the colors actually look better to me on the Rhodia pad than the 160 GSM. That's just a personal preference to me, because I do love the grainy look, and it's also because of the paper. So this paper is a lot thicker, so it absorbs more without having that grainy look to it, but that's okay. So then we have the Sailor Ink Studio 370, and I absolutely love this green. It looks like a muddy green. It reminds me of Robert Oster, his muddy collection, if you've ever seen that. So if you've never seen his muddy collection, go check that out. And then Sailor Ink Studio 737, which is a very pretty color. This reminds me of, y'all, don't come for me in the comments if I get this wrong, but it reminds me of, I want to say, the Atramentis elderberry, or I think it's the Atramentis elderberry, y'all, but I don't know if that, but anyway, it reminds me of ink I already have. I think it's the Atramentis elderberry. So because I only have certain inks, I only have Diamond, Sailor Ink Studio, J. Urban, Robert Oster, Diamond. I only have certain brands, so it's like I pretty much know my inks. And then here, oh my gosh, complete difference. So this is Sailor Ink Studio 373. Look at that. That looks completely different. Maybe I used too much ink. I might have to swatch this over off the camera, because that looks nothing like that. That is completely dark. As you can see, it's not even as dark over here. This pretty much looks like a Diamond Dusted Truffle. The one that this pretty much looks like a Diamond Dusted Truffle without the shimmer. but I absolutely love the color. It's so pretty. So then we have Sailor Ink Studio. Y'all didn't even put 970. Sailor Ink Studio 970. I absolutely love this color. I love the greenish mustard look, like the greenish yellow look. I absolutely love that. I love that it has that dual shading. I absolutely love this, and this is why this is already inked. Then we have Sailor Shikiori Yodaki, not Sailor Ink Studio, y'all. Sailor Shikiori Yodaki, which is a red ink. It has dual shading properties, and with the 160 GSM, I've never seen this before, but it looks like it has some chroma shading, if you could see that. I've never seen that in any of my journals, so I'm very surprised to see that I see some darker hues in this color, because I've never seen that. That's never happened before. It always usually looks like this on Tomo River paper. So this is very interesting to see that it has that chroma shading property. And then we have Ferris Wheel Press Glistening Glass, which is one of my favorite blues, and it has like gold shimmer in it. So this one is dual shading, but it has that gold shimmer in it, so you can actually see it if you can see it on the camera. And then we have Ferris Wheel Press Aventurine, which is so pretty. It has chroma shading properties, and then you can really tell on the 160G and the Rodaya that it has that chroma shading as well, because you can see like the blue outlines, and you can see like the darker hues of like a little bit of brown, and you can also see, probably can't really see, but like inside of the brown you can actually see the shimmer inside of it. So this color is so pretty. So the last one is Diamond Dusted Truffle. If y'all see something glaring, that's basically the shimmer that's within the inks. But if you can't see it, it's totally fine. But this color is so pretty, y'all. This color is so pretty in a fountain pen. I kid you not. So this is Diamond Dusted Truffle, and it has some dual shading, and it has like that shimmer in it. So it's a little bit darker on the 160 GSM, which I'm not surprised. But I absolutely love the colors that I chose. And let me know in the comments how you like the video, which colors you like, which you don't like, which colors you think you would buy. Also, I have majority of these colors linked in my Amazon storefront. Some of them are not, depending on if I found them on there, but you can check out my Amazon storefront. And if you choose to buy any through my link, I just earn a little bit of commission, which is no extra cost to you. Or you can just check out Goulet pens, where I found them from. They just need to like make me an affiliate already. Because I buy their inks the most. But anyway, I wishful thinking. But anyway, so I absolutely loved all the colors. If you ask me what my favorite one was, all of them, because I'm a fountain pen ink enthusiast, so all of them. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. If you stayed to the end of the video, I know it was long, y'all. I'm sorry. Give me a green heart in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.